Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. Alright, today we're having a drink with me again, which is the vlog slash podcast slash whatever the heck you want to say it. This edition will be very visceral because there is something regarding my partnership and welfare and my potentially future job, which is basically a YouTuber. Yes, you can make money out of YouTube if you don't know that. It's called a partnership with YouTube or with, in my case, with RPM Networks or Maker Studios. And we just received news of something absolutely troubling and mind-bogglingly stupid, in my personal opinion. Now, there are arguments in favor of what I'm gonna say, and there are arguments in favor of us, the little guys. Alright, let's see. So, today, YouTube issued a statement to everybody that is a partner via YouTube partnership or via uh, network partnership like Machinima, RPM Networks, Maker Studios, and all that kind of good stuff. Regarding how they're gonna do partnerships from now on with the channels. So, what's gonna happen? They changed it. Alright, I'm gonna go into a multiplayer or something just to keep you entertained. I'm just doing it for you. But the main reason is you're not here to see me play, you're here to hear me say. And that actually rhymes. Well done. Alright. Okay, let's go into here. Oh, can play this on Nightmare? Oh god, no, let's not do that. We have Manhattan. This is a new one. Let's see how it is. Alright. So, basically, if you're a partner right now with YouTube, you're a little entry-level partner, you have paid with Google AdSense. You have to submit a video, and then wait for it to be approved, and then they put ads on it and you get money. All fine and dandy. Problems. If you're a gaming YouTuber, such as myself, you need to have permissions for everything you do. Well, that's good. I have permissions for everything I film. You see it at the end of the video. You see it in the description. We have permission. We have links. We give thanks. We send the we put like where to buy the game and all that kind of stuff. Even though not everybody requests that. The only people that requested that in their written permission were Dayblit Pixels, and there was another one, I forgot which one, but I put it for everybody because that's my way to say thanks for giving me the permission to make money from all of these videos, even though it is derivatory work. Now, mind you, if you try to use fair use, that only counts into quart, so we're gonna exclude that. As long as you're making money out of something, you have to have permissions, which we do. We have permissions, which is amazing. Now, why am I all up in arms because of this? When I wasn't partnered with IPM Networks, I had permissions. I made stuff by myself, and I had to show several times, send them the permissions. I sent them copies of emails, which is written permission. I've sent them the actual written permission signed via digital signature. Send them all. You know what happened? They didn't get approved at all. Randomly got approved because of reasons. Nobody looked over them. Although I had everything legally put there, I was legally there to earn money. I have been refused. Some actually got blocked or denied. My monetization option got blocked and denied. I was warned that I shouldn't do that. I was warned I shouldn't earn revenue from the videos that I had actual written permissions via emails or actually signed written copies. Because of what? Why? Why exactly? And then I just ditched that. I went into RPM, they accepted me, I tried to make my channel as good enough to get into there. After that they lowered everything to 0, everybody could get into RPM network, and that was a very, very bad move. Because there were a lot of YouTubers that just got in there and they just started spamming copyrighted stuff with no permissions, all that kind of stuff. I'm here to say that 75% of all little YouTubers, this is what I say. I'm thinking this is pretty much the percentage. They do not actually go and look for permissions. Most of them play Minecraft, which is good because that has a global permission, but all the other people just do it because of the sake of it. Just do it because of fair use, and fair use is not the way to do it. Some other people started to put like television shows and all that kind of stuff, which is absolutely mind-boggling stupid. You could get into that's copyright theft right there. That's not nothing that you actually alter. That's not derivatory work or anything like that. Games are derivatory because you play it in a certain way. Some other guy plays in a certain way. You actually create something within a game by commenting and all that kind of stuff. Reviews again are under copyright, but you know how many reviews have been approved? Almost none. Because you know why not? Because YouTube does not have the staff to manage this, but they still implement this, which is absolutely mind-boggling stupid. If they did hire a lot more staff, okay, let's just put this here. If they did hire a lot more staff, enable roam vision, because someone has highly loyal backpack. This option is about manage via advanced options dialog in the menu. What is roam vision? What's going on? I have no idea. Let's just get on the way. Projectile penetration. They added this? This is cool. Wow, they added stuff for the dual gun. Wow, this is actually... Whoa! Wait. Alright, let's just change to something more normal. This should be good. Zombie engineer. Alright. I'll continue with the rant in one. Why aren't you letting me? Yes, this is what I want. Give me what I want. Alright, I can't change it, so we disconnect. I'm sorry. Alright, let's just play something normal. Payload. Payload is pretty cool. Alright, so that's pretty much how he had to do it. And there were problems because with legal documentation, they weren't videos weren't getting approved. That's because of was it personnel shortage? There's not enough people reviewing all the videos. Remember, a lot of people are like millions of videos uploading there. How many people can manage that? Not many. A lot of them have to be managed via people looking on it. Alright, sayings again. Oh, I don't like these guys. Why do I always get sayings? Alright, play it again. We can play Halloween? Oh, let's go. I don't know why we can play Halloween, but we can play Halloween. Alright, so that's one thing. We actually can play Halloween again. Well, that's good. I didn't get to play the Halloween one, so let's play Halloween. Alright, so let's see. So the basic thing is, we're going in here. Nobody's gonna care, so I'm gonna go scout. Alright. Lovely. So, what am I here to say? You couldn't get your videos approved even with all the documentation because there's not enough staff to do it. Alright. So what would you do there? You pretty much die of hunger, that's why. Okay, mouse free. What's mouse free? That's mouse free. Alright, so what am I trying to say? Is that with the network you could bypass that because the network had your network, and the network was the guy responding for you. Also, it seemed, to be honest. Okay, let's get that scout. There was a scout around here. Alright. Alright. Let's push the cart. Push the cart. Push the cart. Push the cart. There we go. He be dead. It's a bit unbalanced, apparently. Push the cart, push the cart. Ah, damn it. You are now on blue. Alright. Lovely. So, with the network you could bypass all that kind of stuff and you could put your videos instantly monetized. That's good. The only problem is with networks like RPM Network accepting everybody, a lot of videos have been monetized illegally because there were like football matches, NBA matches, and all that kind of stupid stuff. Because people are morons. Peoples are morons. They don't understand that signing a contract means they are legally banned to it and they can get into serious trouble. Which, yeah, people are morons. I don't know how they got into the network, but because they let everybody in, including some kids. I mean, some actual people didn't know what they signed the contract in. They actually didn't know what name was the contract on, and that is seriously stupid of them. I mean, how moronic can you be? Because I'm not harping on RPM because they're not doing anything wrong. They're helping a lot of people, but I'm harping on the people that are moronic enough to do this kind of stuff, because you can get into legal trouble, you can get sued, you can get into all sorts of bad things. And yeah, it sucks badly. Alright, there we go. And that's what people did, and I think this is why YouTube had to resort to this. That's why I say there are arguments in favor and not in favor. But I think they shouldn't do this because they're losing a lot of potential new YouTubers that will be it will be put off from doing this anymore. Even though you're in a network, you have to still answer to the same YouTube that had to do with that in the same YouTube that didn't approve your videos while in Google AdSense, and you still have to pay the network a certain share, because we get a certain share of our revenue. We don't get like 100%. The network takes a certain amount depending on the contract. That's how networks work. That's how they stay alive. Oh yeah, I can't. Oh god, I can't capture that. All right. And alright, here we go. Alright, come on. Oh no! Come on. Hellfire! There we go. Now we go into hell itself, which kind of fits the purpose. I mean, this is basically the YouTube apocalypse what we're having right here, because all the little gaming channels are now going to have to face closure, because not a lot of people take the time to get permissions. Not a lot of people are given permissions, because they're not giving away like to everybody, except for like Minecraft and everything that is public. Ah, god damn it. I'm Batman. That's the achievement. That's pretty cool. Wow. Alright, so basically this is like a Counter-Strike right here. You die, and whoever remains first wins. And you have to capture this like book thing. Alright, so basically all the YouTubers are gonna be faced with a problem. They have to solve their copyright issues, get their channel closed, or not monetize anything forever. They have to deal with all the stupid YouTube shenanigans, which means having like written permission and not getting monetized. I'm gonna say this like 11 freaking times until somebody actually understands that having written permission via email is still written permission. And also my old Drink with Denix, the one that was animated, even that was copyright. They wouldn't approve copyright of that, even though it was absolutely original. I sent them a screenshot of how I actually built them. You know, because there's no way to prove that that's not original. I mean, what do you want me to do? More than that? Oh, got the Sandman, lovely. And that wasn't approved. Even though that was 100% original, I haven't used anything, not even music, nothing at all. That was absolutely drawn by me, even though it was stupid. That wasn't approved. And I had written permission on anything. Even on Terraria I couldn't get I couldn't get it through, even though I sent him the link to the freaking site of the freaking game that had the freaking permission for the freaking game to be monetized by freaking people. Do you get what I'm getting here? It's absolutely moronic the way the approval system works. Now the people that are managed and not affiliates, like us, the managed people are people like Total Biscuit, I think even Jesse Cox, everybody that is very big right now. Those people skip this step, but the network has to back them up. But that already happens. But the network has to back them up, so they don't have the middle ground anymore. They don't have the everybody can upload stuff, and they'll have to respond to whatever claim happens to be. The middle ground, basically, you could upload anything, but you're in charge of whatever problems appear. That middle ground doesn't exist. It's either you're gonna send the YouTube approval, just like in Google AdSense, or you have to, or you're a managed partner, and the network will have to fend for you. I mean, if something bad happens to you, the network will have to pay too. And to be honest, if you're in a small network like this, even if you're like a top dog of this small network, they're not gonna consider you managed, pretty much, because you know what? Even there's like Angry Joe Show has like 1 million subscribers, like a lot of views and stuff like that. Amazing work. He isn't managed. He is not managed. The network has not chose him to be managed, so he has to right now get the videos approved of reviews, which technically all of them are all the reviews are well criticism and stuff like that. That is easier to approve, but the YouTube approval system is absolutely moronic, even though the views are huge. Well, I died. So he has to, I don't know what's gonna happen to him, because I like the guy, Angry Joe Show, he's amazing, but apparently he is not managed, and his reviews contain a lot of copyrighted material used with fair use, used in a very fair fashion, and he has permissions for all his gameplay and all that kind of stuff, which is good, but his reviews are critical and have a lot of copyrighted stuff, which in reviews, they can be used, because it's a review, it's a critical thing. You have to show the video game, if you want to do that. But I mean, if it was like, if you get a copyright claim or anything like that, which anybody can do actually, and then you wouldn't get paid, that would be a thing. But copyright claims are rarely given. If that was the problem, then nobody would have any problems there. But submitting everything to YouTube makes everything very slow. The process can take from a few hours to a few days. I had videos in monitoring for like 3 months. I had a video for 3 months and they didn't say anything. It's absolutely stupid. I'm gonna try there's a procedure now. We have been emailed the procedure of how to do stuff. That should simplify the process, so the videos will get to YouTube in time, but I don't know how well that's gonna work. So the problem is the following. I am partnered with RPM Network. I have been partnered here just to skip that stupid approval thing. I didn't care about the money, I didn't care how much money I would make here. I just wanted to skip that stupid YouTube approval system, because it was absolutely moronic and it was broken. It was sheerly broken. I'm sorry YouTube, but you don't have the necessary staff to deal with it in a proper fashion. And I know that because I do have written permissions. I have talked to the devs, I've sent the devs all my videos, most of them love them, everybody was satisfied. I have everything there. I like the guys. Big shout out to the guys from Spooky Squid Games, amazing people. Big shout out to Namco Bandai Games, which were the first guys to say it was absolutely okay. In a very informal email, basically the mailer said, yes, you can do whatever you want or something like that. It was very informal. So it's nothing absolutely formal, but it is from the official email of Namco Bandai Games, and for the official emails of every single developer of the games I produce videos on. So it should have been legal. Heck, I even had like from Spooky Squid Games, I even had a written permission of it. They took the effort of signing a paper just for me. How many people would do that? You know how many people will do that for every YouTuber? Not many. They actually made a page stating that it's absolutely okay, so people on YouTube wouldn't have any problems. But people still had problems because of the stupid submission thing, because nobody has time to verify it. I'm thinking there is a automated system for those things to get approved. But please, YouTube, please tell us what do we have to include exactly so we can get approved via the system. Is there like a automated search thing in the text we write in there to look for the link of the site, so it matches a link in a database, so it gets approved automatically, like Minecraft or Terraria? Because if it's that way, just tell us the format of how we should write it, in the form of the copyright exemption thingy. How do we write stuff in there? Do we write I have permission because of this link? And is there a system that scans the email and looks for that link and matches it with the database that you have? Good. If it's like that, okay. But how about written permissions? If we have permissions from people that don't have a public link on their site, which is not as many as it once was, because other people are understanding that a public link is a good thing for themselves because it's free publicity. But besides that, how do you deal with things we attach? How do you deal with that? Because I don't think there is an automated system about that. So you have to manage it with real people, and you don't have real people. You get what I'm saying here? It's impractical. It is stupid. And to be honest, now I have been in RPM network just because I could skip that stupid process, because it is broken by default. It is broken by default. It will not work. I don't think it will ever work because we don't have enough staff to deal with it. So I wanted to skip this broken thing. I understand how YouTube works. I understand that they don't want to stick their neck out for just everybody, and that's how they implemented this, because they put in the network stick their necks out for people. Machinima has been doing that, but to get a partnership with Machinima you have to be really good, and also not and they guarantee for everything, and they even give you like cool stuff for you to use. But in like lower networks and stuff like that, they don't actually answer for you. You answer first, and then you can tell the network to back you up. But in RPM and stuff like that, they are not obliged to do anything for you, because it's an entry-level network, just like RPM, TG and all that kind of stuff. They are entry-level networks, and you have to fend for yourself, which is okay. I agreed with that, but they did let you skip this stupid process thingy. Now, without this, I am back to Google AdSense. If we don't get like a prioritized, we have a special section of people that look on our videos and approve them before everybody else. I know this sounds bad. I don't want to be mean to the people that are in Google AdSense, because Google AdSense is a hard place to go. But once I am paying a network, because I am paying with the I don't know, a percentage of my earnings, I am paying them to manage my account, to work with all this kind of stuff, because that's why you get partnered. You get partnered with a network so they can manage all the legal stuff, and you pay them a percentage of your earnings, just so everything's okay and you can do your job perfectly. But if I am paying and I'm getting the same thing as Google AdSense, I don't see why I should be in RPM networks. I love RPM networks. I love them. I like what they did for me. They're really nice people, and they also give everybody a copyright free music thing, which is huge, which is amazing. You can use anything there, and you have to still you have your copyright exempt for it, which is awesome. But if we get the same results, if we have the same stupid submission thing, and I don't use any of the musics out there, and even if I did, I think they wouldn't be approved. But if the system does not work, and it's as stupid as the Google AdSense one, which was absolutely broken, and nobody actually gave a damn of whatever you had, then I'm sorry. There is no reason for me to be into this network, because frankly, if I do get anything out of my videos approved, and they're approved at the same rate as a partner, as a partner versus as being alone with Google AdSense, basically I am losing X percentage of my revenue for nothing, for a library of music that I don't actually use, even though it's really awesome, and which if I use, I raise the chance of my videos not being approved, because I know how the YouTube approval system is, and it's moronic. Now, on the plus side, if there is, oh god, on the plus side, if there is a special team dedicated to all our approvals for networks that actually does their job, and they're competent, then okay, I'm alright with it, and I will provide all the permissions I need. If we have a team that actually does their job, I'm absolutely okay with this, because this way we eliminate all the people that are using the network to make money illegally, because it is illegal to use something that you don't have any sort of copyright exemption for or permission for. So there were a lot of people that did that, and now it is impossible for them to do that. On that side, it's amazing. If we have a team that approves everything we do in the right fashion and not be stupid, if we have a team doing that, then and it works, and yeah, if we have a team, then okay, it's absolutely okay. I will bring my permissions to the table. Here they are. Everything is okay. If I do make a video that I don't have permission for, then it is my fault. But if I do make a video that I have permissions for, please put the goddamn ads on it, because I've worked my butt off to get in touch to devs, to convince them to let me do the things I do. It is not easy. Not a lot of people actually answer to you, and you have to find and get contacts for the games you want. It is not easy, and if you are a serious YouTuber, you have faced this kind of stuff, and it's stupid. It is stupid and moronic that we have to do this again. And if you don't approve videos that have written permissions, then I don't see why the system is there. I just see this as a waste of time. I see it as an insult to anybody that actually tries to do something for YouTube, because YouTube is practically self-destroying itself. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. There's nothing good. The Google Plus features, the comment system, that is fairly bad, but on the plus side, every time somebody comments on one of my videos, it gets instantly shared on Google Plus, in which, if we're all connected, that is absolutely amazing for views. Everybody gets everything on time, which is absolutely wonderful if it would work. That is a semi-good move. This is a bad move. This is a good move if you're trying to get rid of all those stupid spammers that spammed ads on things they did not have the right to. But for the people that do have written permissions, they are in the clear, they are in the green, they are legal, and all that kind of stuff. Please get a competent team to do what is necessary to get the things approved on time, because we're losing time and you're losing money. That's the thing. You're making more money than God on anything else than YouTube, Google. I don't care. That's your thing. But you're losing money from us little guys, which are a lot. There might be a few several big guys there and you're earning a lot of money, but you're losing a lot of money from the little guy that is actually doing something good. Again, if it's something illegal, then that money will be lost via processes, courts, and getting sued and all that kind of stuff. You're gonna lose the money from all the legal views. I get that part. Screw those guys. But for the guys that actually do it legally with permissions and stuff like that, let them do their stuff. I'm not saying let everybody that don't get what's copyright. If you don't get a copyright claim, that doesn't mean you're in the legal. It just means that the guy that made the game and all that kind of stuff did not submit anything to YouTube so they can match it on your videos. So that's not good. But for the people that have permissions, give them the okay. For the people that don't have permissions and they do illegal stuff, screw those guys. I understand that. Those guys do not deserve to earn money for something that they don't own and they didn't do by themselves in any shape or form. Those guys, screw those guys. The people that do it legally, give them their permissions to do it until they get managed by the network. Because if you want to get managed, you have to get up there, and if you want to get up there, you have to have a way of doing it. You have to have some revenue in order to keep the channel up as much as possible to get in the managed part of the network. Whew, this has been a long one and I'm really agitated, but it is absolutely moronic and stupid and needs to be dealt with. I am not a big channel right now, but screw it that. You know what, screw this guy too. Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. If you have a competent team that approves things, everything is fine and dandy. I have everything, I don't give a damn. It's okay. If you approve my stuff because it is legal, everything is from the developer, then okay. If you want to get rid of the YouTubers that are abusing the system, well, screw those guys, I don't really care. They deserve it. But for the people that actually, oh god, the people that actually do stuff legally, like I consider myself, because I worked my butt off to get everything there, everything I need to make this absolutely legal so we don't have problems. I'm not using anything that's copyrighted or mildly copyrighted in any way just because I'm really paranoid. Then why aren't you approving stuff like that? If you get a competent team, then okay. If you keep it like that, then it's absolutely stupid and this should be dealt with. That's my 2 cents. Screw the guys that are abusing the system. This is a good way to screw them right in the face, but you're also screwing the people that are not abusing the system, and that is absolutely not cool, because there is no advantage of being in a network right now if we don't have our own dedicated team to watch our videos, because we should at least have somebody from the network in there to boost things up, because then the network can kick us out if we're doing bad stuff. Because if we don't get approved and stuff like that, the network should be notified and they should look over it, and if they don't see any sort of permission, as in people just uploading stuff like that, they will get kicked out of the network pronto. They already are doing that, but there's nobody notifying them in time. Now, if they make a team dedicated to the network, and they will send like reports to the network, and I think they will do that, then the network can step in and say, look, this is actually okay in our opinion, or when they get like reports of people being stupid and abusing the system, they will get kicked out. So in the cleaning, like purging everything, then that's actually a good move, but only if everything works clockwork. If it works clockwork, then then everything is okay. But I guarantee you that something is not good. Something is fishy here. Oh, I just fell off a cliff. I'm a moron. So yeah, I'm concerned. A lot of people say this is the YouTube apocalypse, and a lot of people say, no, it's not the YouTube apocalypse. If you have permissions, you have nothing to worry about. Screw you! You know what? I had permissions, I had everything legal, and nobody gave a damn. Nobody, absolutely nobody, nobody gave a damn. If you're one of the guys that are in the good part, that you had a competent team or team leader or whatever the heck is the guy that is the watching, like, approving videos and stuff like that, then well, good luck for you. Cheers to you, mate. You're okay. I had everything right there written and nobody gave a freaking damn. And if we're getting this again, then there's no point in being in the network and paying the network X percentage for just like music. Okay, music is okay, but music again is one of the factors that makes approval of my videos worse, even though I have permissions from the actual network. I am sure that there is gonna be that one guy that does not understand the fact that we have permission even though it is from the network, because there were people that didn't quite understand a freaking link to the freaking official site of Terraria that specifically says I am okay to do this stuff for money. It says there, I provided the link and I got an email. You didn't send us enough information regarding your thing. Can't you freaking read? I'm sorry, I don't want to be impolite. I'm not that kind of thing, but you're just spitting in my face. That's how we put it. That's the equivalent. You're spitting in our faces, YouTube. That's exactly what you're doing. Because I put this contract in here. I show you I have everything okay, and you say it like it's not even there. You say it like I'm just fooling around, like it's nothing there. You just spit in my face. That's how it feels. No, that is how it feels to be a YouTuber, a small YouTuber. In the approval system. Here, I worked my butt off to get this contract for you, so everything is legal. Can we put ads on the videos? Nope. You know why? Because of reasons. Because we have a lot of money right now, and we don't give a damn about your 2 cents. But you know what? Total Biscuit and every big YouTuber out there was one guy like me. And if you screw with the little guys, you're not gonna have your next big YouTuber, because after a while maybe that big YouTuber will lose its fan base, maybe he'll get boring, maybe he'll have a fight, maybe something will happen to them and there will be no more big YouTubers. Because YouTuber right now is focusing on people that do pop culture references and all that kind of stuff, things that are absolutely stupid and moronic. You know what pop culture is? It's something that changes every freaking day, and when the fad is gonna go out, you're not gonna make any more money, YouTube. So, and you're screwing with the little guys that would be potential mountains upon mountains of original productions and money, mountains upon mountains of future money. You're screwing with them, and you're screwing with them bad. And I'm sorry to say this, but you're not doing anything good for the society, for your YouTube society. I'm sorry. You are doing this. I don't know if you have a plan to like bury YouTube or anything like that, but you're losing money, you're losing your future talent, you're losing everything just because nothing is well put together. Again, if the approval system works like a charm, everything would be good. Everything would actually be perfect, because there will be no more abusers. They will be screwed to hell. Managed people will be given the power to overrule everything that is done to them. Like Total Biscuit had a problem with the developer because he reviewed the game, which was absolutely appalling. In my opinion, it reviewed it and he told the truth, and then his video was taken down illegally and got a copyright strike, in which, mind you, 3 of them and he used their channel, and for him he loses his job, right? And his network backed him up because he's big enough to do that. It's good that the networks are giving the possibility to back up, because they're already doing that, and now because they're obliged to do that, because otherwise they suffer the same the same warning, sanction, payment or whatever the hell it is as the guy in question, right? the network will step in because it's in his interest, and small networks like RPN will be obliged to step in, and they're not gonna make everybody manage just because of that, because they don't trust the small YouTubers, because most of them are morons, but and that use copyright stuff and all that kind of stuff. But there is a like 10% of them that do it legally, and let's say 7% of that 10%, like 50% of that 10%, do it in a very good fashion, that they have really good potential. And those guys are pretty much the future of YouTube. Like, why can't I say that? Because they started now. Everything is a bit harder, but they are the future of YouTube. They are. That's pretty much it. And yeah, that's how it is. So it sucks. It sucks. I forgot where I was, but it doesn't matter. Main reason is, if you don't have a separate team for networks to speed up the process, to make it absolutely correct, then it's useless. I'm sorry. If you do have a good team, if everything works like a charm, I'm not saying it's gonna work like a charm right now because it's just a new system, but if it is gonna work like a charm, wow, then everything should be solved. Theoretically, everything should be solved, because you're not gonna have abusers. You're gonna have the little people that fend for themselves legally, so you don't have anything to worry about, and you have the networks giving the possibilities of big YouTubers to do their stuff in a regular fashion by using copyright exempts, and in case something happens, the network also is the guy to blame, because they guarantee for you. So this way you have the way to fight back, because the network will use everything in there. It will basically hellfire everybody that's taking down your videos. That's a good thing. If you're a big managed YouTuber, if you're a little guy like me, you can do your stuff legally if the team is absolutely competent, which I have my doubts is gonna be. And the little guys that are abusing the system and that are actually hurting YouTube, because they lose money, because all the ad revenue is sent back if a video is copyright claimed. If it was illegally earned, all your ad revenue in Google AdSense is sent back. You don't earn, you don't get that money. All of that is brought back, and they also will close your account after a while. So YouTube doesn't earn money for all your illegal works, and you don't earn money at all. So it should solve everything if it's competently made, but I have serious doubts it's gonna be. So YouTube, either you do it right or you don't do it at all. That's the thing. If this is gonna work, this is gonna purge YouTube, everything is gonna be a good place, but you need the staff to do it, and I'm pretty sure you don't have it right now. If you do have it, and this works like a charm, then kudos to you. You're gonna make YouTube a better place. If this doesn't work, then I'm sorry, this is the YouTube apocalypse as we know it. Because every little gamer out there is gonna be forced to answer to people that don't give a damn, so that work so much that they cannot handle the sheer volume of videos. And that is a broken system in concept right there. If there's a separate team for every network, I mean, if being in a network gives you priority to a good decent team, and there's a network guy in that team to verify that YouTube is actually doing a good job and it's not being a moron, then okay, I'm okay with it. If my permissions that are legal, that are technically legal, are gonna be accepted, I'm gonna continue doing this regularly and earn some money out of it. I'm okay with this terms. I don't mind providing permissions for everything I have. Sure, it's a bit of a hassle, but I don't mind that. It's just legal things we have to do. It's okay. I don't mind it. If I have a dedicated team doing that because of my network, then I'm gonna stay in the network. If I don't, and if I have the same privileges as being in Google AdSense, then I don't understand why should I stay in the network. The only reason I would stay in the network is the possibility of being upgraded to Polaris and maybe then being managed. But that possibility is very low for somebody like me right now. And this is the thing, to be honest, if I don't get anything out of this, then I'll just have to switch networks after a while. I don't want to do it because I like RPN networks, They've been very nice to me. I do respect them, but to be honest, this technically doesn't help anybody. I am technically losing money like that, money that I barely earn. And as in any guy will tell you, losing money is bad. Alright? So that's pretty much it. If this doesn't help me, being partner does not help me in any way, then I don't see the reason of being partner. If we're gonna get something out of it, like perks and stuff like that, if we have our separate teams, or somebody to check the YouTube team to work, then it's gonna be good. And I'm pretty sure the network will keep an eye on the YouTube approval teams, because there's money involved and the network is losing money, a lot of money. They're losing potential talent that can bring them millions of dollars. Because if YouTube doesn't care about it, I'm pretty damn sure all the networks that are solely built just because of this, they do care. And oh hell god, they have a big freaking hellfire button waiting to be used right there. Come on. Did I actually get that guy? Wow! Wow, I feel so good. I should play more when I'm angry. So yeah, this is the thing. Dark days of YouTube are coming back. If we don't have a good freaking YouTube thing, we're screwed. I'm screwed. Everybody's screwed. Gaming on YouTube is freaking screwed. Because we don't have a good team. If we do have a good team, the gaming on YouTube is purified. Everything is gonna be good. People that abuse YouTube are gonna be no more. People that abuse YouTube for money, at least. People that abuse YouTube normally, they're still gonna hang around until they get their accounts closed down, which is gonna happen pretty easily. So that's pretty much it. If everything is built to work clockwork, then this is the best thing that YouTube could have. If everything works like it worked before, this is the worst thing that YouTube could have. This is the freaking gaming apocalypse, or the YouTube apocalypse actually, because there's not only gaming, there's a lot of parodies and all that kind of stuff that are gonna suffer greatly now, because even big YouTubers like Angry Joe, which are really big, suffer like that, and there are small like medium-sized, medium-big channels that earn a lot of money, and they use it as a job. If they're not managed right now, well, they're freaking screwed if the approval system is as bad as Google AdSense is. And god, that approval system is the bad. It's so bad. It is just so bad. Some people actually told me I should do more rant things. Well, this is it. Have fun. Maybe the audio doesn't work because I'm very passionate, but this is how it is. It sucks, and if you can't do something about it, then please go to YouTube and tell them that this is a stupid idea, and they will lose money, because technically that's what it's gonna be. If this is not well implemented, they will lose a heck lot of money. They'll lose future talent. They will lose the future of their company, because pop culture will die off. Some big YouTubers might lose their fan bases because of technical issues, or maybe even because they alienate their fan base. And you know what that means? Less views for YouTube, less money for YouTube, less money for Google. Even though Google has a lot of money right now, you never know what's gonna happen in the future. And I'm pretty sure that Google can understand that things may go wrong. So whoever is bringing out all of these things, if you don't do it right, then it's gonna be the worst thing you ever made on this planet. This has been me, Denix67, a medium-sized YouTuber that many people may not actually care about, but this is the thing. If you want to do something, get this video out, get every video of every little YouTuber out, send it to YouTube, send it to anybody else, and YouTube, if you're watching this, I have said everything I had to say, and I'm not sorry I did, because that's the flaws we're having. If you fix that, this is gonna be the most perfect thing you ever did. If it works like a charm, hats off. Hats off to you. You made YouTube a better place. But I'm pretty sure you're understaffed and you don't have the necessary staff to do this. And you should really be bringing networks and people that are using networks something to make them use that network anymore. Somebody to verify your team that's doing a good job. people that don't have the they're still in Google AdSense, well, it sucks to be you right now because I have been there, and you should improve their teams too. Not only ours, but you should improve their teams too. But if you are in the network, we should be getting something because we're paying the freaking network, and we should be getting something out of it. That's just my thing. The network is paying us, but we're also paying them because in comparison, I could be on Google AdSense, have the same, if it's the same thing, I could be there and earn my own money and I would keep 100% of my money. If it's the same team, I would be earning less, I mean, my money minus a percentage for the network for the basically the same thing, and a like a audio library, which again might be flagged and not be get my videos approved. Do you get it? Do you get what the problem is? The problem is we also need a perk for staying in the network. The problem is we need a good team to be. I know I said this like 7 times, but it really is annoying. We need a good team to approve the videos, and we need some kind of priority as a network to get videos because we're paying the freaking network. That's basically it. We're getting a part of our revenue goes to the network for all this kind of legal stuff. So we need to get something out of it, and I'm not harping on RPM Network. I'm harping on YouTube. Because we need to get this figured out, and we need to make this work if we want YouTube to be a better place. There we go. Oh god, no, no. So yeah, if this works, best thing ever. If this doesn't work, worst thing ever. All the reasons are in this like 51-minute video. I'm gonna play this match and gonna enjoy it. So, if you wanna stay for more things, it's alright. I think I'm still gonna rant. But my god, is this, if this doesn't work, it's gonna be the stupidest thing ever, and I'm sorry to say, a lot of good early talent on YouTube is gonna go away, gonna fade away, and it is frankly really sad because we're losing a lot of diversity. And to be honest, I don't watch TV right now because it's absolutely moronic, and I watch YouTube, and now I don't think I'm gonna have anything else until somebody else does this monetization thing better. Then I think everybody's gonna move away to that, and all the gaming will be there. I think everybody's just gonna move away to Twitch, and to be honest, I think I'm gonna move away to Twitch too. If I can get a schedule thing, if networks move away to Twitch and they can give you partnership there, then oh my god, that's gonna be so big. It's gonna be so freaking huge. If all networks get contract with Twitch, then hallelujah. Because in Twitch, there's so little copyright things you have to worry about. It's absolutely insane how it actually works. But if everything there is okay, then kudos. Then I think I'm gonna go Twitch. If my network gives me the possibility of streaming and getting paid for streams, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because streaming is much more fun and much more easy to do. And you get more revenue, I think, if you stream. I've streamed on YouTube a few times, I got a lot of more money out of that. But I don't really care, it's a way that you can actually customize your experience. You can talk to the users, you can have fun. You know, people can tell you stuff you didn't notice, people can suggest you doing stuff you might have not thought of. Streaming would be good, and if we get Twitch streaming, then, well, that solves the issue. I'm sorry for YouTube, but, well, that's how it's gonna be. Now, you might say, Denix, you're in here for the money, you stupid bastard, you money-grubbing guy. I'm not here for the money. I'm here. I mean, if everybody says they're not here for the money, well, you know what? You're gonna die of hunger sometime. That's the thing. I want to keep this going, but in order to keep this going, there's a certain time I need to put into my videos. Time that could be used into like normal work. I could work to get money to get food and not die. If I use this time not to get money, to make videos that don't bring me enough money to actually survive, then I'm gonna die and nobody's gonna make you videos. You get that? You get it, right? It's simple. It's not rocket science. Alright? Alright. So here, you wanted a rant video, this is a rant video. This is me being freaking annoyed of all the stupidity that's been going around. The idea is good. Let's see the implementation. If the implementation works, then I'm okay with it. I won't give a damn. Kudos to YouTube for thinking of it. If it doesn't work, then roll it back until you are capable of making it work. Otherwise, it's gonna hurt everybody. Okay, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. So yeah, this has been a drink with me, the very annoyed YouTube edition, in which everything falls apart, and this might be doomsday as we know it, or a blessing from above. It depends on how well it is implemented. Guess which of the two I'm betting on. Yeah. Let me tell you, it's not filled with ponies and fairies and butterflies. I'm gonna tell you that. So YouTube, do this right or don't do it at all. Thank you for watching this and have a great day, because this really pissed mine off. Yeah. See you later.
This is Blue Talk.
Oh yeah, thank you Valve for giving us permission to do videos on your games. You're absolutely awesome. Yes, we do have permission.